Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. So let's continue with our SQL preparation that we were continuing with it. So today's question is basically the question that has been asked in booking.com. Booking.com, as we all know, that it's a company where we book our online hotels, trains and flights through online mode. And that company, in that particular company, one of our subscribers has given an interview and here he has shared this particular question. So let's understand the question. So the question basically is we need to calculate the cancellation rate for each room type for the last 6 months. Let's understand the input table. In the input table, we have given the booking ID, we are giving the room type, booking date, stay duration. Stay duration is basically the number of days that particular person has stayed, and is cancelled, which is an enum category that is in true or false. And the output is the room type, that is basically we have three types of room type, that is deluxe, standard and suite, and the cancellation rate. So cancellation rate is calculated for all the different types of room type based on the criteria, that is for the last 6 months. All right, we have been given the input table, we have given the output table. Let's write the code. So as we have all discussed before, that we will be writing the code first in the notepad, followed by which we'll be shifting to the same code in our online SQL compiler or any of the SQL compiler to check whether we're getting the correct output or not. All right, then let's jump to the notepad. So in the notepad, I have already written this particular insert statement in the create statement, and now we need to calculate the query. All right, let's write. So we have only one table. So from the bookings table, what are the things we need? We need select, we need the room type, comma, we need the cancellation rate. Now, how to calculate the cancellation rate? So cancellation rate is equal to basically when it is being cancelled divided by the total number of room availability that we have. So for that we can use case when is cancelled. We need to take care of the spellings. Cancelled is equal to true. So basically we have only true and false only. Then let's give us end 1, then end the statement. Then it should be divided by, we need to count it, so we need to writing count of the whole, divided by count star. Sorry for the spelling, guys. Count star. The count star will basically fetch all the records. Then we need to find the rate, so into 100 as alias as cancellation underscore rate. So this will basically find the cancellation rate from the booking table, and the condition is that we need to fetch those records where the booking date column, it should be in the last 6 months, so it should be greater than equal to, we can use the date underscore sub function, which is an MySQL function, and inside that date sub function is that basically what it does is that it will subtract the dates from today's onwards to the last 6 months. So today's date we can give it as current date, CURDATE, current date, comma, interval. What is the interval we need? We need 6 months. So 6, I need to specify months. I think it should be in capital. So we will check it later. And another condition we have, and the stay duration should be greater than equal to 2. We have the condition given in this question that the stay duration should be greater than equal to 2. That is, for at least for 2 days, that particular person must stay or must have booked the hotel. And now we have to group by the room type. All right, then let's copy this particular code, Control C, and now let's go to our my compiler. This is the basically the online compiler, and let's paste the particular code, and let's run the code first to see whether we're getting the output or not. Okay, so basically we have already got the output, that is the room type and the cancellation rate. As you can see, that is for deluxe it is 66.66%, for standard is 50%, and for suite that it is 0. So yeah, this is how you can actually solve this particular question. Not at all a big question, this is a very basic question. All you need to understand is that when to use the count in the case statement, and this basically tests your logical thinking, because count case is similar to the if else that we use in programming. And this question has been asked before in booking.com uh, company, and you can expect to get these kind of questions in the initial rounds. And make sure to practice these kind of questions, and I will come up with more such questions in the near future. Until then, keep loving, keep coding, and subscribe the channel to get more updates, guys. Thank you, guys.